Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you the things that I colored and crafted in March. There's one picture from February because I forgot it in the February video, so I start with that one. And that was the hummingbird. We call it a colibri. A hummingbird in Johanna's Magical Worlds. It's this one. I did with Polychromos. And I think I like it, so that's what I wanted to show it to you. I forgot all about it last month. And then we go on. Matchstick Mouse by Morgan O'Brien. I colored the first page. This is the summer coloring book. And he is on his way, or she, I think it's a she. She's on his way to climb the mountains, having a great journey. So this is for Shannon's bingo prompt journey. I use different pencils. So yeah. Everything was on my desk I used. So a little bit of Prisma, a little bit of Poly, a little bit of Brutfuner, something. But I like it. I think it's a nice picture. And it's also working for Sammy's prompt from the list, prompt number 23, and that was to color something in a circle, so good for both. And then I colored in the Pop Manga Beauties and Beasties. This was for me a new coloring book. I know it's not a new, but it was new for me. And I colored this one, and I colored this one for St. Patrick's Day. I see that my washi tape has moved a little bit on the other page. I think I used Lightfast. I'm not sure what I used. Different things. I'm not sure. I didn't write it down. There is a live video for this. So the girl and all the shamrocks are done with pencil. The background is, I think, 3 layers with acrylic paint because it was horrible. And I splashed it with a little bit of gold paint. I hope you can see that. There's gold on the coins. And I did a golden washi tape around it. And this was also a prompt, and this was for number 50 from Sammy, St. Patrick's Day. You had to do it for a special day, and 49 female artists, and Shannon also had a female artist, so it fits both. Then in Hello Spring I had a whip with markers. And that is this one, Copics. Oh my gosh. I already started it, I finished it, just plain markers, nothing else, no pencil, not anything, just the background. And I had to do, I think, the bow and some of the chicks and some of the greenery. I did a little tiny border of washi tape. I really like it, and yeah, so this one is finished. I'm working through my whips, and this also was a whip, also colored with Copics, and this is a PDF from Kevin Theoard from the Funny Tales, if I remember correctly, and this one is good for the bingo from February, vibrancy, so no white, everything's colored. So yeah, happy that it's finished. Now I have, I think, a series of 4 from the Funny Tales, 4 or 5. So yeah, really happy with that one. And then there was another prompt in February, and that was books. And I started a picture in here, and I finished it this month. And this is my book page for the prompt. I used a little bit of watercolor, acrylic marker for the floor, polys, prismas. I did a stamp on the book so that there's text. I draw the little pictures in here and here myself, so it is not so empty. So here's coloring the leaves on the flowers, and this one is coloring a little bear in the wood. It was so much fun to do, so yeah. I'm not sure about the paper. I struggle a little bit with the paper, but I think the images are so cute. So yeah, another one done. And then for this month, one of the prompts was use a water medium. So I used watercolors. In this picture, and this is Clara Magova's first book. In English it's Magical Delight, and she is thinking and asking her friends if you want a reprint of the book. So go to her Instagram or her web page and let her know that you want it. I went over with the square brute over the watercolors, not everything. I didn't go over the violin. I did the flowers and the greenery. I did a background with black acrylic paint, white gel pen. Yeah, it's not the best thing I did, but it's done. And, well, it's okay. It's okay. And then I colored in Leon's Journey. I'm still working on that first page. It's still not finished. This one. But I did 4 videos about pencils in the book. I did Pablo's, Square Brutes, Holbein and Polychromos. The Pablo's was the thing that the last pencil that well, if I have to choose, I go for, I think, Polychromos, Holbein, Brutes, Pablo's. But the Pablo's work, they just, they needed a little more effort. But they work. I think they all work. Is my page not? Let's see if I can focus again, because it looks like it's not focused. Could be my eyes. My eyes are troubling me at the moment. I get my new glasses tomorrow, so I think it's a little better like this. Yeah, so that is a finished page in the book. And also water medium I used on this one. This is the Coloriage Wild number 5. And I started this page. I used a Neo Color 2 for this. There's no pencil in it yet. I think I will do a little bit of pencil on the face. For now it's all Neos, but I think I need a little bit of shading and maybe a little bit of extra in the shamrocks. The flowers are not done, and I have to think about the background. It's already a bit wrinkly. Maybe I do a watercolor background or something, or maybe distress ink. But I like the little froggy. And the hair is going the right way. Need a little bit of work on the face. And yeah, a little bit of definition in the shamrocks. But there is a green eye. You cannot see it, but it is there. So yeah, I will work on it a little bit more. So it's not too much, you know, I'm a slow colorist. So and the last thing I wanted to show you from the books is this one that I worked in 2 live streams. That is a finished example from Brit Color, I think. She did a beautiful job. Mine is still not finished. I like my fox, I like my flowers. At the moment I have a problem with my shoulder. I cannot color that much, but this one I definitely will finish whenever I can because I love it. And then you know I do some crafts and I color cards. So From the coloring books, I go to the colored cards and then I go to the crafts. So if you don't like the craft stuff, you can stop looking. This is one that I did with my stamps from Studio Eels. It's by Ilse Hoekstra. She has beautiful stamps. There is a video about all the stamps that I have from her, and these otters are amazing. My water is not, so you have to look like this. Maybe I cut it off and make a small card, because that wave is not so good, but I like the others. I did a cat, and you know I have a grey long hair cat called Dusty. She has Maine Coons and they have more white, but I tried to do a Dusty one. I think it's a cute one. It's not perfect, but I like it. My cat doesn't have the long hairs on the ear, it's more like this, but the rest of the hair is as long as a Maine Coon. I did a butterfly on blue paper, an orange butterfly, and I did an extra layer of the orange color under that. Colors are the smiles of nature. I think it's a beautiful butterfly. I love it. I did this little bunny, small, fluffy and full of love. It's on craft with a gold border. I did this one on green paper, well, toned green. It's not really green, but a greenish symbol, the tiny symbol of hope and new beginnings. It's a little chick in an egg with crocus. And I did this one. So the bunny is looking over the branch. I did that on purpose, the branch under his chin. And a lilac, and the lilac's scent is a whisper of love in the air. I think it's nice and cute. And the toned green paper and a purple mat underneath, because this is purple. I wanted to bring the color back. I think it's a cute one. This is colored with luminance. This one I colored with a light fast. This one I colored with a Holbein. This is luminance. This is light fast. And this is Chromaflow. So, yeah, all different pencils. Now I go to the craft stuff. I made cards. And these are, oh, what happened here? These are my 3D cards. It's like a Z fold, but then I did some 3D butterflies behind it. And it's the little things that make life big. And there's a lot of stickles on the wings, I hope, and on the butterflies too. I don't think you can see that, but it's there. And you can put it down like that. I think she's cute. And I did another one. Also, a lot of stickles on the butterflies. This one's a little bigger. Not much, but a tiny bit. See also stickles and stickles on the butterflies. You can put it down. You have 3 layers of butterflies and sprinkle a little spark wherever you go. You can put it down like that, and then you have all the butterflies flying. And then I did another box card. It could be for a little girl that loves ballet. Also stickles on the dresses and the hair pieces. Yeah, I think you can see it a little. Ballet slippers, stickles here on the flower, music on the bottom. And you can put a sentiment or a text wherever you want. And it folds flat. You can put it like this. I like to do it a little angle, because then you see the girl that's in the back a little better. Yeah, and there's a little butterfly. So fun to make. And then I did this one. This is a 3D. It has 3 layers. And it has a little story in it. I hope you can see it. There's a little deer in the front, there's a little chick, and then There's a goose in the back, a butterfly here, and it folds flat so you can send it in an envelope, because this is like an harmonica. This folds flat. It is a thick one, but you can put it in an envelope. And then I made this one, also same principle, but I wanted to see the difference. In the zigzag. So here the point goes in, and with this one I did a point out. And the measurements are the same, but this is a little bit higher, but the white is the same. These are all 1 centimeter. So this is 2 centimeters and this 2 centimeters. It looks like this stays out a little better, but I don't think there's much different. But on the inside, with this one, you see more of the white than on this one. So I think I prefer this with the points out. You can fold it flat and it pops up. And this one has a story with a house, with a little boy. I did the boy on foam, so he's already coming to the front. Then the girl with the bunny. And then the next layer I have the bunny, the squirrel, and this little girl. So yeah, it's like a little story that you can look at. And there's a little bird looking down here. And you can fold it, put it in a thick envelope, and send it to someone, or give it to someone if you want. Then I was working in my little journal. The papers I used for these 2 cards are from an Etsy store. And you get a digital collage book. I will put the name in the description because I forgot the name. Leon. No, I don't remember it. I have to look it up. Oh my gosh, where is it? It is here somewhere. I know, here. I did from the same shop. I had steampunk. I did a background with a stencil with some bulbs, stamping, distress ink. Used glossy, no, not glossy accent. I did a clear embossing powder over the glass. It's not really shiny. I don't know what happened, but same here. This is shiny, but this isn't. This is the same stuff. Well, I was really happy with it. I like it. And then, nope, I did more. It's gone. Oh, I did this, the pirates. So, acrylic paint, splashing, cutting, gold for the coins. I don't think, yeah, you can see a little bit. Yeah, painted the waves. Well, it's supposed to be the sea. There's a little boat, but I had so much fun doing it. So yeah, I love playing, trying to do some kind of collage. I did the treasure maps behind. Yeah, it was so much fun to do. And then I thought, well, I have that other little journal. It needs something. And I started on the back. And I really was happy with it. And then I bought a thick glaze that Didi is using. And I thought, well, let's try that over it, because I really like that. And that was a disaster, because on some places it split. It was not attaching to the background. So there are holes in the layer. And that happened after that I put it on. And I let it dry for 3 days. Then I put my elastic band on it, and you can see it still went in the varnish, glaze, whatever you call it. And it's really uneven, and well, it sort of ruined my paint. But if I hold it like this, it still looked nice. So yeah, I especially ordered that glaze, but that varnish, but well, for me it's not working. There are holes everywhere that appeared later. When I put it on, it was perfect. It looked really nice, but well, when it was drying, I saw that it was splitting. I don't know why. It was also very, very thick to put on. So I will not use it again, I think. It's a waste of money. So I have to think about something else for this side. But, well, there is something on it. It's an art journal. It's not the end of the world. But, yeah. I expected that it would be a little more beautiful. But, well, okay, that is what it is. So that's all I have to show you today. Thank you for watching. Maybe till next time. Bye for now.